progress.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to KBFC MD-1 press conference. We have the head coach and the player Sanjeev Stalin here. We can start the press conference. First question, Ashwati can go. Sanjeev, I hope everything is okay. Can I ask you Sanjeev first?
Yes.
Hi Sanjeev. So KBFC has some of the senior players in your position, like Nishu, Jessel, Khabra. Among them, who is more like a mentor to you?
Hello ma'am, thank you so much. Actually, everybody is like a leader. For me, Nishu Paji, Khara Paji, both are like a leader for me, and I learn many things from them. Mostly, no matter them, even my teammates like Jackson, my age category people also, they're also a mentor for me. I learn many things from them. So it is very useful for me inside the pitch and outside the field also.
Okay, Sanjeev. What are your expectations on tomorrow's match?
Of course, we will win. We'll take the game in a positive way, and we are hoping for a good results, which will lead us into a top 4 and to become a champion.
Thank you, Sanjeev. Hi, coach. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, doing good. Thanks.
Coach, since Leskovic, Khabra are suspended and Hormipam injured, you will probably have to use an entirely new backline tomorrow. So how will it affect the team chemistry and performance? And how do you think the team can overcome that?
Well, we have enough players in our squad. That's why we have a large team, large squad. So some other players will take that position. They know the position. They know the task. I'm not worried. I'm confident in these boys. I believe that they can do the job because it's been now a while that we are training and working together. So we'll see tomorrow. I'm really glad that some of them will get playing time, chance to prove themselves, chance to play these kind of games because it's very useful for them to participate in those games.
Coach, what was your advice to the team after the loss against Jamshedpur FC? Also, can you give us an update on Nishu?
Yeah, everybody except now Hormi, who was operated with his injury. You know, the other guys, they are available. So everybody's here. Nishu was training yesterday. We'll see today the training session was the situation. All the rest are all right. So we are here. I'm confident for tomorrow's game. Of course, it's never nice when you lose a game. We were speaking about the fact that now closer we are to the end, many small details can make difference, and lots of these small things can make you win the game or lose the game. And it was the case in the last game when you are playing against the tough opponents, where you know that the fight will be tough, that the small details can make difference. It has happened. We committed 2 penalties. Let's say in the last minute of the first minute of the second half, and it just killed the game. So now also in the next games till the end, we know that we have to be fully concentrated, ready for those games, for the fight, for all the duels, for all these small details that could make difference. So not to commit those errors again, trying to be fully concentrated and trying to achieve the points. So after our lost game, it doesn't matter anymore the way we lost that game. Now it matters how we're going to respond, and now it depends on us how we're going to respond tomorrow, how we're going to go up onto the pitch and show ourselves in a good way in trying to achieve points.
Thank you, coach. Thank you, Sanjeev. All the best for.
Thank you, Ashwati.
Thank you, Ashwati. Gokul, you can go next.
Hello, coach. How are you?
Hello. Everything all right? Thanks.
Hey, coach. See, as you see in the last game against Jamshedpur, we felt that we were off the intensity a bit. Is it because the intensity in the past games catching up to us or the COVID issues? What is your view on that?
You know, we could use it as an excuse, but I'm not the guy who wants to use those things. You know, when you play against the teams like our last opponent, you know that there will be tough duels. You know that it will be physical game. I can assure you that in many games on the highest level, most of the games during your season are like that. So you have to be ready for that kind of fight. We knew that our last opponent is a team who is playing direct football, throwing the balls in front, trying to push on the last line. And the moment we were out of that pressure, the moment when our opponent started being a little bit confused, nervous because they couldn't develop the things they wanted, we had that last minute moment in the first half where everything changed. So when you face those kind of things, when you face these moments again during those games, you have to be ready for that. It doesn't have anything with our fitness level whatsoever. It means that you have to be ready for duels, you have to be ready for fights, and this is football. This is football that we are playing today, especially now. I think in the next 2 or 3 weeks till the end of this season, all the teams will have to be ready to play that kind of football if it happens, because we see that in many games, whatever lead you have or whatever happens, it can happen that many goals are coming at the end of the game, you know. So in ISL you must be ready for 95 minutes fight. That's it.
And coach, what about Rahul? Is he in the group training? How is he?
Today he will participate even more in our training session. We will see what's the reaction. We will see how it evaluates. If everything's all right, it could be possible that we see him. If not, we have to be very careful with him, because one stupid decision can put him again out of the pitch on a long term, and we don't want to do that. So we have to be very careful about him. It's been now a long time. So him coming back, it must be well organized and well prepared. So we'll see today.
Okay, thank you, coach.
Thank you.
Thank you. All the best. All the best for next game.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Arjunan, you can go next.
Okay, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. First of all, it's glad to see coach and players sitting together after a long time, after post-COVID and everything. So, yeah, I'll ask to Sanjeev first. Sanjeev, we've seen you in pre-season in left back, left wing, and in right side as well. So, if coach comes and tell you, hey Sanjeev, you can go and play whichever position you want, where will you choose?
Look, first of all,
Wherever he wants.
so you got the answer. So first of all, as a player, I will love to play the 90 minutes. Of course, every player wants to play games. But if the coach wants me to play, and it's a good feeling actually whenever you get a chance to prove yourself. And with your abilities, you're going to help the team. And if you're winning, it's always a beautiful feeling, no matter where you play, as a left back, right winger, right back, attacking midfielder, wherever the coach gives me chance, I will love to give my all 100% for the team.
You know, the team just considered a goal just before halftime and also at the end of the game, because I think, you know, obviously the team will be disappointed after a loss. What was the mood in the dressing room, and how did you manage to motivate them after the game?
Well, of course, it's always let's say different when you lose a game. But this is only the moment, you know. This is only a football game. So the moment that you have in a dressing room, the talk, it goes like, you know, it happens in football. You win games, you lose games, you know. And after those moments, like I just mentioned before, it doesn't matter at the end when you lose game. Of course, there are the analyses, there are the talks after that, but actually afterwards it doesn't matter how you lose a game. It matters how you respond the next one. The good thing in ISL that now with these fixtures we have the games every 3 days. So actually we lost the game, that's over, that's past. So we cannot change the past. What we can change and what we can influence, that's the future games, the next games. So now it's up to us to respond in the next games. So we as a big boys, you know, we say each other certain things, you know, and then say, let's move forward. This is how it has to be in a professional sport. This is what I felt as a former player, now also as a coach. That's it. So you just continue. You go at the next day there is a training session, you just continue, you smile, you stay positive, and you try to build up for the next game. And this is how you actually achieve points in the next games. So you don't have to think a lot about previous games. It's for the analysis to show certain. That's it. That's it. It's just like finish job. Let's go. Let's move on, and let's prepare for the next game. And so tomorrow we have the next game, the new game. We have to be ready to respond. That's it.
Yeah. What's one more question? Fans are really waiting for KBFC to bounce back and get all the 3 points as a Valentine's Day gift for the fans. And yeah, obviously, it's like that. And coming to the next games as well, and not just for tomorrow's game, also the other games. Leskovic and Formipam were a really good duo in the back. Had really good clean sheets, and Formipam had really nice spell of games where we didn't concede an open play goal when he was on playing. So how much will you miss them, and will you switch to a foreign back when Leskovic comes back, or will you continue with the same with Bijoy?
Yeah, we don't know, because now tomorrow we have players who will perform, we have players who will play. So later on, when the other guys they come back from a suspension, it depends on the next game. Because if you speak about the format of ISL, you can never plan nothing on a long term. So everybody is like obliged to prepare game by game. So now we are thinking about tomorrow's game, even if it's like cliche, but that's how it is. Because the short-term competition like ISL, you cannot plan on a long term. So now we are missing some players. It doesn't matter. There are some other players who will play. So this is why we have the squad. So actually, I'm fully confident in all the boys. Whoever is on the pitch, whoever you mentioned now, I think we are the team who actually gave minutes to all our players that we have in a squad. So they know the feeling, they know the job, they know the things that we want on the pitch. So that's it. Tomorrow they have a chance. We played so many friendly games in the preseason. We played so many games now in ISL. So for them it will be nothing new. So it's a new football game. They have to be there. They have to participate. They have to do their own best. And that's it. So later on, when the other guys they come back from suspension, we'll see what's the situation current, because you have to evaluate day by day, because this is how it is in ISL.
Okay, thank you, coach. Thank you, Sanjeev. Stay safe and all the best for tomorrow's game.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you, Arjunan. Is there any more questions? I think that's a wrap. Thank you so much, coach. Thank you, Sanjeev. All the best for the next match.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Hope you're all safe. Take care.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
Bye.